on Go, making bratwurst. All right, we have our delicious elk bratwurst paired with a cold bacon and potato German salad and Edmonton's very own Yellowhead lager. Welcome to an all-new episode of Bobtail Gloves Go Edmonton. I'm your host, Dana Giesbrecht, and today we are here at the Yellowhead Brewery. The brewery is on that side. We're currently in the restaurant, and we are learning how to make this from scratch with guest chef Danny Schultz. So stay tuned. We are also going to get you excited for the Rocky Mountain Food and Wine Festival happening next weekend here in Edmonton. But up first, Tim Dancy takes us behind the scenes here at the brewery. Awesome, thanks for that, Tim. So there you have it, a look at the Yellowhead Brewery. Now we are switching gears from the beer to the food. We have Danny Schultz here. And Danny, you are the head chef here at the Yellowhead?
No, I'm the chef for our little restaurant that we call Wurst Lunch. So we have 8 different types of bratwurst, and we make them all in-house.
Can you say that with the accent?
Bratwurst.
Bratwurst, very nice, very nice. And we are going to start the show with some meat. Again, you guys are going to be at the Rocky Mountain Wine and Food Festival that's happening next weekend. Have you ever been there before with the Yellowhead Brewery?
Not with the Yellowhead Brewery, but I've been there with,
as a guest.
Yes, as a guest.
Great time. We actually have 2 tickets to give away later in the show. We're going to let you know how you can win those. I've been there several times. It's awesome. You eat, you drink, you have a great time, you network, you socialize. Fun for everyone. So, talking about pairing food with beer, what are we going to be pairing today?
So today we're making an elk bratwurst. So we have elk shoulder here.
Elk shoulder.
And then we have for the fat for the bratwurst, we need about 30% fat. So we have pork belly.
And why is fat important to include into this recipe?
Well, especially with elk. Elk is a very lean meat. So if we just had the elk, the sausage would be very dry and crumble apart. But the fat gives you lots of flavor and just makes it really juicy. And,
very nice.
Really
and you
good.
said this is pork fat?
Yes, pork fat.
So is there any issue mixing the 2 meats together?
No, not really.
Totally fine. Okay, you can tell I'm not a meat connoisseur. And then we have some spices to go in. What are we doing here?
So we have nutmeg, and we have cloves, and then allspice.
This is allspice?
Yeah.
And then salt?
Yes, salt.
A little bit of salt as well.
Yeah.
And then what's in this bucket?
These are pig intestines.
Pig intestines. Can I grab one?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Oh, that's cold. All right. This is a first. That's slimy and disgusting.
So I soaked those overnight, because they come salted.
They come salted. There you go. Your intestines, you don't have to salt them yourself. And then we're going to be shoving our sausage into these, and you also have a sausage meat stuffer thing. What's that called?
It's just a sausage stuffer.
A sausage stuffer. All right, so we're grinding meat, and then later in the show we're going to be making a second dish. What are we making then?
It's a potato salad. My family's actually German. It's my mother's potato salad recipe, and it's a little bit different. Most people use the potato salad with the heavy mayonnaise, but this one has bacon and lots of fresh herbs.
Lots of meat on the show today.
Yeah, definitely heavy on the meat at the Yellowhead Brewery.
There you go. How's that feel? All right, we're going to go wash up, then we're going to grind some meat and make potato salad later in the show. Stay tuned. We'll be right back on Go. And the loud sound of the meat grinder to bring you back to the show. Welcome back. We are down here at the Yellowhead Brewery. I am joined by my guest chef, Danny Schultz. Danny, the name of the restaurant?
It's called Wurst Lunch.
Because?
We're making elk bratwurst today.
Elk bratwurst. Again, the Rocky Mountain Food and Wine Festival is happening next weekend here in Edmonton, and I have 2 tickets to give away later in the show. We're going to be tweeting some pictures out. Make sure you're following us because you can win. So fun to go. You've been there a couple times?
Yeah, just as a guest.
As a guest. So the Yellowhead Brewery is going to be down there. So we're giving you some ideas of some food you could make when you're pairing beer and food at home. So again, let's run through the ingredients. We have our elk, which we mentioned, our pork fat, bacon, and then our spices. What do we have for spices?
So we have nutmeg, allspice, and cloves.
Okay, wonderful. And a little bit of salt.
And then kosher salt.
And then I had some fun with this earlier on.
Yeah, these are our pig intestines that we're going to stuff the sausages with.
I've never stuffed sausage before. How often do you stuff sausage?
Yeah, usually once a week here.
Once a week. Okay,
and actually with the festival coming up, we're doing it every day.
Every day. Yeah. Sausage stuffing marathon. Okay, so let's turn this grinder back on. And doesn't this look delicious? Maybe not raw, but it would be for your pooch. We are hitting up the Doggy Style Deli next with Angelika Gorensky. Excellent, thanks for that. And Danny is shoving our first big handful of meat into our sausage stuffer. Danny, tell us a little bit about this contraption first and how it works.
Basically what it is, you put your meat, pack it in really.
Pack it in.
And there's a plunger that pushes down.
Okay.
And then the meat comes out of the tip. Well, and you have your sausage casing over here.
And once again, you stuff how many sausages a week?
Well, this week I'm probably gonna be doing about 300.
300 sausages a week. And then we have our delicious bowl full of intestines.
Yeah.
Oh, and look, I found the end. I was going to ask, how do you find the end? But luck will have it. There we go. So this bad boy goes on the end of there. You just start stuffing it in.
Yeah.
Have you ever done this with a date? Is this something you show a girlfriend on the first date?
No, maybe sometime I'll try that.
You want to stuff sausages together? It's a fun activity.
It is.
Okay, so stay tuned. We're going to show you this contraption in action. More from the Yellowhead Brewery right after this. Welcome back to the show. If you're just tuning in now, we are down here at the Yellowhead Brewery. I'm joined by Chef Danny, and we are getting you excited for next weekend's Rocky Mountain Food and Wine Festival. And we're making what?
Elk bratwurst.
Elk bratwurst. What do I have here?
Pig intestine.
Pig intestine. Okay, so this is fun. We have shoved all of our delicious meats uncooked into our sausage stuffer, and this is the machine that's going to stuff the sausage. So how do I do this? You want to take that away?
Yeah, sure.
I'm having too much fun. So what are you doing right now? You're trying to find the opening?
Yeah, we find the opening, and then basically...
Okay. Well, that looks easy enough.
Yeah.
You've done this before?
Yeah, a few times.
And then we just crank it all the way to the end?
Pretty much.
Look at this. So how many feet of intestine do we have here approximately? Yummy. Oh, look, there's the other end.
So we got enough here, actually.
We got enough. We got enough to stuff a lot of sausage. All right, so you said go all the way to the end, right?
Yeah. Actually, you need to grab a pair of scissors.
You need to grab a pair of scissors. Well, we are going to find a pair of scissors, and in the meantime, Jordan Greenlee has this week's Sierra Sil Oil Kings report. Ooh, awesome. Thanks for that, Jordan. And Danny, you want to turn your hand the other way here so we can see what's happening? There we go. So our sausage is coming out. How long do we make these bad boys?
Well, basically what you do is you keep turning it until you make a big coil.
Okay.
And then you twist the sausages off and make them into lengths.
Gotcha. So you make one gigantic one and then you section them off. That's when you see at a butcher shop they have the twists at the end. That's why. Can I give it a go?
Yep.
Okay, so you tell everyone what we're going to be making after we're finished with our sausage here. Do you remember?
Yes. Our German bacon potato salad. That's right.
And what goes into that?
Bacon, parsley, dill.
This is actually a good workout. All right. Okay, so we're gonna stuff this sausage until
there we go.
There we go. So there, we have a little bit coming up the end. We're gonna twist this, coil it, have some fun. Then we're gonna cook it up and make that cold German salad.
Yeah.
Salad to end the show. We'll be right back on Go. Welcome back to the show. If you're just tuning in now, we are down here at the Yellowhead Brewery, and I am joined by my guest chef, Danny. Danny, we have made bratwurst. You showed me how to stuff sausage, and now we are pairing it with what?
German-style potato salad. So it's not like your common potato salad. It doesn't have mayonnaise. It has a kind of classic Dijon salad dressing.
Okay.
And then bacon bits.
Bacon bits, I love it. So what do we have so far here?
Oh, actually, we got to chop those first.
Oh, we got to chop.
Yeah, we got to chop them.
I'm stepping ahead. Okay. So we have carrots and potatoes. What other ingredients are we adding
we have
to this?
pickles, pickle juice.
Can I add the pickles?
Yep, go ahead.
All right, we're gonna add the pickles with the pickle juice. And then what's this? Horseradish?
It's mustard, grainy mustard.
And then we have some fresh garlic that we're gonna chop as well. And
dill.
Dill.
Yeah.
And then this is
pickle juice.
That is our pickle juice.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we have some mystery brown liquid.
That's our salad dressing.
Our salad dressing.
Yeah, so just oil, vinegar, mustard, and a little bit of honey.
Wonderful. Can I add this?
Yep, just not all of it, but there you go.
All of it? That's
perfect.
Good? Okay, wonderful. And I'll let you chop the garlic. And we have those elk bratwurst that we stuffed ourselves fresh today. Those are cooking on the grill. Stay tuned. We have one story left, and then we're going to let you know how you can win 2 tickets to the Rocky Mountain Food and Wine Festival happening next weekend here in Edmonton. But first, Brad Walker takes us over to the AGA to learn all about nocturne. Bacon. Everyone loves bacon, right? Who doesn't love bacon? Awesome. Thanks for that, Brad. And dun-da-da-da, what do we have, Danny?
So we have some elk bratwurst with demi-glace sauce, the beet chips, and then we have our German-style bacon potato salad.
Beautiful. Look at the color in this dish. And what would you pair this with?
I think that's our Yellowhead lager. That's what I would pair this with.
Wonderful. And why is this a good match?
Well, especially with the potato salad, it has just a nice, fresh, crisp acidity to it. You know, the sauce is very rich, which I think goes really well with our beer, and it's bratwurst, which is something German, and we have a German-style lager, so...
And a German-style cook?
Yes,
there
that's
we
right.
go. Wonderful. Okay, so if this looks delicious, Danny, you're going to be making something similar to this, or this exact dish at the festival?
Quite similar. We're going to have the sausage with the demi-glace sauce, and then we're going to have the potato salad as well, and then we're going to have another type of bratwurst, a pork one, in a bun with the mayonnaise, mustard, and onions and tomatoes.
Awesome. So if that sounds good and you want to win 2 tickets to the Rocky Mountain Food and Wine Festival from us, you have to let us know what are the 4 main ingredients in beer, like the Yellowhead Brew, and just let us know on our Twitter handle at @go_EDM. Very easy to win. Danny, I think we need some forks so we can give this a taste.
Yeah, I'll find some forks for us.
I've been your host, Danny Giesbrecht. We'll see you next time. Thanks for tuning in.